because I was mining. But the asteroid I was working on has gone. All right. Yeah. Well, the first thing to think about is what is it you want to do next? You want to presumably try and see where this guy is. Okay, I think you hit a T key to get into that, didn't you? So hit the. Oh, right. That's that's really interesting because you do that a different way from me. Um, yeah. Well, this is the main user interface that you're in here, and the quick way to access it and to switch it off is with the U key. So those 3 steps that you took of hitting H and then going up to the top left and selecting what you wanted, then selecting again, you could bypass all of that just
You
by
don't
hitting
have a
U.
root system to jump. Please select a system via Space Atlas.
Well, if you have something selected, whether it's a station or it's a jump gate, then yes, it will activate whatever's there, and that saves you hitting H and going up and clicking on it, selecting. U. Okay, so this time you want to bring up the tactical map. So that's T for Tango for the tactical map. And if you click on your left mouse button and zoom around a little bit, you should be able to spot where he is. He should appear as a marker. Okay, let's go back to hit the U key again, and let's go back and check the contract. Let's have a look at the contract. Right in the middle of the screen at the top, contract. Let's look. It says track him in the Tranton 198 system. So you had to track him. I think you're going to have to scan the system and have a look and see if he shows up. So let's hit T again to go back to the tactical map. And there we go. You don't have any probes. So you can't scan. So you're going to have to go and get yourself some probes, which you can do at any place that you stop. So, you have an outpost and you have a station. So go to the outpost just for the fun of it. That's the guild that you're looking at. You can zoom into it with your mouse scroll wheel and you'll get a little bit closer. It'll be easier to separate them. Click on any one of those, the Silcork outpost or your station. Now, a little tip with those is this is a visual illusion that you're having here. So you think that you're looking at the outpost, but the outpost is actually on that Daytune planet. To the left, it's just that the text is immediately to the right of the actual outpost. So go left from there and down a little bit. There you go. Not to the planet, to the actual outpost. That's it. Click on that. There's your route. So now if you hit T to exit that, you'll have your arrow to go towards it. Your right. Middle mouse select.
Calibration module activated.
Whilst you're doing that,
Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
In a different ship to do the same thing as you, or something similar. Yeah, the trips don't take so long normally, and you'll find actually as you go up in levels, your trips get a lot faster. So, for example, I've just done a similar size trip and I'm already there. Yeah, exactly. So I'll get myself landed and get out of my mining ship because it's not one for doing what you're trying to do. I may as well try and do the same thing.
Docking request granted. In order to use station services, please dock to the port reserved for you in the next minute.
This is a bit different. I've never landed at an outpost like this before. Yeah, this one I've never landed this
Landing
time
gear
before.
deployed.
A little difficult to see where you are in relation to the pad until you get close to it. There we go. The one thing I like about this is that they don't mind you doing a crap landing. They're kind on people like me whose landings are not always the best. Just got to find the way where we need to go, which I think is in this corner. Yeah, I'm looking for there's this lift here, I think. You need to run inside, yeah. It's a hammer. What you right. First of all, I was watching my screen and not yours, so I didn't see where you came from with that. It's the door that you came in behind you. That where you came in? Well, I would go over from there because there's no other sign. Go ahead into the entrance, into that door. Yeah, you could have done. You can actually, you know what? You can do that from within your ship. This is now. This is me showing up my limitation of skills here because, as you know, I'm not a multitasker, and so I'm trying to do something while you're trying to do something else, and I'm not looking. So you've gone into the main part of the station there where you do basically everything, but just to get some probes, you can do that from within your ship. Yeah, I am just going to change the things that are on my carrier so that I can get the ship that I want back. You need to go back into your ship. Yeah, there it is there. That's on your right. You don't have any to transfer, so what you want to do is get back onto your ship. And I should go get on mine as well. What we should really be doing here is I should really have you in the corner of my screen so I can keep an eye on you and you can keep an eye on me. But didn't think to figure that. Yeah, but those we're talking to can't without looking either at you or at me. So yeah, so hold F, and lo and behold, there are your probes. And so the first probe that you need, and you'll notice that they're appropriate to your level, is the catcher. So if you click and hold on the catcher, it will fill your first slot. There you go. The next one you want is actually the booster, not the merger. Goes across the booster. That can be in your number 2 slot. Oh, really? Do you have anything to sell? Uh, well, I can. go into your click where it says bank. So you have some bits and pieces on the right there that you seem to have picked up on your travels. So if those are not things that you need anymore, you can go in and sell them. You can't sell them from there, but you don't really need to, because when you go to the terminal, you want them to be in your inventory. Otherwise, you can't sell them. You don't lose them anyway. So I would definitely take, for example, that big missile, the one with the 3 rockets on the back, because you're not going to use that. They're only on big ships. Can't from there. So again, in order to do that, you need to go into the station. Well, you've got everything that you have. Have you set up? You're moving way ahead of me here. Can you go back to your components management? And scroll down on your right-hand side, please. So I'm looking for something in particular. No, are you all the way down? Scroll all the way up, please. You are all. Okay. Can you see where it says your damage booster, T4? Up top right-hand side. Double-click that for me, please. So you'll notice in the left-hand side underneath your ship, they've suddenly come in there. So that's now said by hitting key number 1, you can add damage. I did that because I don't want you to sell those. And if you had them in your inventory, you might sell them. I do the same at the very top with the energy kit. It's only a tier 2 rather than tier 4, but that's fine. So they've gone into your number 2 slot now, and you don't have anything to go in your number 3 slot. But it means at least you won't sell those by mistake now. Now, the other thing is, are any of those items better than what you've already got on board your ship? Have you checked that? Well, it's so for example, are you, if you go into your ship, are you top there at the shield systems? It looks like there's something else on top of it. Let's start at the top so we know where to start. So hull systems. So your hull system is 2 alertness and luck, and your armor is 5,000. So have you got a hull systems on the right hand side? And if so, is any better than that level 6 one? So you need to look for something else called hull system and see if it's, when we see it, if the stats are any better. It looks like you don't have any. All right. Next one down is shield systems. Do you have any other shield systems? No, you don't. Next one down is power. You have, right. Okay. So your gunship power on the left is +2 alertness, and it's got 80 energy. What's the one on the right? Your gunship power up 1. That one is a few other things, and it's 84. So you want to put that one on. And the one at the very top, you've got another one. That was 84 as well, and that's willpower, coordination, alertness. Sorry, what was the previous one? That is willpower, coordination, alertness as well. So they're pretty similar, those two. So what I would do is take off the one that's on there, which is the gunship one on the left, click on that, and now click on one of those other two and put that on. You'll notice that the slot has to be empty before you can replace something. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Weapon system. So you have stellar weapon system, and you have. Hang on, don't move it. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to read it. Level 6, and all right, you've just got the 1 item bonus. Okay. And do you have any other weapon systems? I'm not seeing any there. No, you don't. Okay, so let's just leave that. Next one down is the aim component. So if you scroll down a little bit there, now you did have one of those. Let's have a look at the aim and see. So that is 52% crit damage, and level 6 you've got. All right, your increase in multi-turret damage by 24.5% is the best bonus you've got there. So let's see how you've got 3 of those on the right hand side. So let's compare those and see how they look. So that one, that's a level 5 one. It's worse than what you've got. So let's not use that one. Next one, yep, that's a level 5 as well, and it's worse than what you've got. And that's a level 5, and it's worse than what you've got. So let's stick with what you've got. Well, actually, it's pretty similar to what you've got, but that's fine. And the engine systems, that's a level 6 as well. You've got 2 to reflexes and alertness, and this is what makes you go faster. So your Okay, well that's fine. Okay, so what we want to do now then, because we know all those things on the right hand side now, we know you don't need. So if you exit, get out of the ship, go into the station, then you can sell those items, and that will give you the money to buy the things that you need. This is where I kind of want to send you some money, but I can't. Yeah, if it was a different kind of station, that there was something else I wanted you to do, but it wasn't an option there, so I didn't bring up. In most stations, you can fast travel to whichever part of the station you want to. You don't have to run along the corridors and go through the doors, but you didn't have the option there. We'll see it when you get further into the station, I think. Okay, yeah, it's right to the side there, and down the stairs. Yeah, that was a bit strange, wasn't it? I don't think you should interact with that. I don't think you want to go through there. Let's have a look around. You should find the terminals buying and selling in this area. So there's one through that door. I can see the glow from it. Yeah, that's ship terminal. We don't want to sell ship at the moment because, well, you've only got the one ship, I think. So we don't want to do that. We want to look for either a weapons or a components kiosk. Isn't it? Yeah, he's saying he wants to talk to you.
I
So I'm going to ask you to do
understand where
something.
you're coming from, but I'm not sure bringing in a freelance pilot is the best solution.
I see they don't like you already. So that's you heading back to where you came in. Yeah, I don't think the deck is where you want to go. I think you need to go back downstairs and just have a bit of a hunt around. They're usually easier to find than this, but go down those stairs right in front of you. You should find that most things are around this center area. Yeah. It's funny, you can run through a ship, but you can't run through a person. No, not that one. Can you see the components one in the corner, the orange one? That's it. Head for that. And now, right, this is where you'd have to be a little bit careful because you can see that at the top we've got buy, sell, and sell all. And if you had sell all and you had those repair kits and things on, you would have sold them when you don't necessarily want to. Now, I think we kind of know that you don't really want anything off of that. Before we sell anything, though, I've just noticed you've got a magenta. If you scroll down a little bit, you had a kind of pink colored pistol there, and you've got a blue colored suit. Are they better than what you're actually wearing? Because we may or may not want to sell those. And there's your blue suit. So your blue suit, can you hover over that? It's a tier 3, and it's 491 armor. So let's hit the U key again. You'll probably need to close that window first, actually. Go to your character, top left. And we can see here what you're wearing on the right-hand side. So those are your weapons. You have that pistol and next one down. That's what I'm looking for. So that's 110 armor. That blue suit you had is much better. That was 491, wasn't it? Yeah, you've got a couple of other options as well. So I think you'll need to take off the other suit first, unless I think you can perhaps drag that one over the top. But the normal way is to click that one off and drag it off to your left. Okay, well in that case, drag the other one onto the top of it. There you go. Change to Clarkson. Don't you look sharp? And now you could do the same with your weapons, but to be honest, we're looking to do something in space, so we don't really need weapons right now. No, don't get rid of your hammer unless it's, sorry, you're moving too fast for me. I need to have a look at the hammer to see whether it's better than the other one. So that one is 149 damage. So you've got another one, the green one there. That one's 149 damage as well. So it's that, in fact, that is the one that you're using. So you don't need to do that. And that slot's for mining, and you haven't done any mining yet, which is why that's empty. So that tells me you've everything that you need. You've already got equipped, so you can sell everything that you've got back at that terminal. I don't do it out of principle because it's too easy to make a mistake. I go through things hungry, but if you want to, you can hit sell all. Yeah, and you'll notice that you're losing some of the value to tax and some to recycling. Yeah, definitely, you won't be using those for some time. To be honest, I think you can hit sell all. You can get rid of everything. There's nothing there that you need. And as you see, you can actually select which type of items you want to sell. But you've now sold that. You've got 700 grand now. Now we could go through and try and see if you want some better components, but I don't think you really need to do that yet. I haven't seen the ship that you're in, but well, again, I haven't seen your ship yet. I haven't looked at the specifications of it. Other than we just looked at what you had available. I don't know what level you are and what level your ship is. So this is maybe a good time to have a look at that. So can you stop for me and hit your U key to bring up the main interaction system and go to, let's see your ship. So down at the bottom right, your ship is level 6. And what kind of ship is that? You've got, where the image of the ship is, bottom right hand corner, it's level 6 tier 1. So L6 T1. Now go to character for me. Yeah, we'll come back to those in a second. And go to talents on the left-hand side. And I want to see, so you're actually a level 8 pilot. In fact, you're almost level 9. And so we actually want to make that ship a bit better. Because as ships level up, they get much, much better. You've spent all the points you have, so that's good. You're going to very quickly rank up to level 8 pilot. Sorry, level 9 pilot. Okay. Right. It shouldn't be too much of a problem at this level anyway. So what I would do is don't go buy any components just yet, because hopefully you're a good enough pilot that you'll be able to take down things that you face anyway. Well, if you've got your team with you, as long as their level is okay, then you should be fine. Click on him and drag him down to the very bottom, beside the ready to assign bit. Not onto the plus, but beside the plus. In fact, it's probably easier if you find someone with better skills and you drag them up to replace them. Like him, for example, yeah. Yeah, it's a while since I did this. In that case, just try clicking on the ones in the squad. Left click on, no, that wasn't the squad we were looking at, was it? Good call. Click him. No. Well, there you go. It's been a little while. Okay. Try doing it from your squads that are trained. So the bottom left-hand side under Plajo, you have 4 there that are level 10s. Try dragging one of those up. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go into mine now and check. I did work out how to do this. You don't want to kick him. You know, you kick one soldier, then what's it going to do to the others? How did I do this? How did I do this? Got to be an easier way than this, hasn't there? That might be right. Let's. Hope you're going to edit this bit out. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that I'd like a bit of a better kind of menu or system within this that helps us do this a bit more easily. Because I haven't done this for 4 or 5, 6 weeks, and I just can't remember how to do it. So I have a guy here that I want to actually remove. I have people with better skills, and I'm having the same problem as you. Yeah, but your other 3 guys are going to get killed. Yeah, but then you've only got 7 more that you can add in. I wouldn't waste any you don't have. Yeah. Yeah, but you want them to stay there and get trained. You don't really want to lose people because even though they learn pretty quickly, you don't really want to have to retrain people to do things. God, this is frustrating. How do you do this? It's not right-clicking it. It's not left-clicking it and dragging it. It's not just dragging to replace. Okay. Okay. Yes, I got it. So, click on the guy you want to replace. So go up to your Alpha Squad. Click and drag him down to the plus sign. It should go green. There you go. Drop on the plus sign. Right. You see, it did go green. Try doing it without. Try doing it without hanging on to him. So they've already spawned, have they? So maybe that's why you can't do it. Well, you need to go into your ship and send him away. Okay. Okay, so it seems that when you have an empty space, pulling anyone onto that empty space puts them into that empty space. That's how this works.
Alpha Squad,
Warp away, exactly.
warp away.
Right, whilst we're there, let's sort out your drones. You should be able to, yeah. There's a few that have got level 9 skills, so let's get them up there. But it's not level 9 pilot skills though. So you don't need to. You've got a couple that are 10s there. Can you see in the middle row they've got 10s? There you go. Yeah. They do a similar thing to your space team, but they do it on the ground. So those people that were 9s before, you want to have them in there. And your Nova. Yeah, you're gonna have to scroll that along first. Yeah. Now, I haven't actually used my Nova Squad at all, so I'm no better than you in that respect. But you can at least put your. Yep. And the guys then, yeah. You to get your squad back again, F1.
Alpha Squad. Cover formation.
Right. So now
So now you should have enough money to buy. So your next drone you want is a booster. Click and hold. Then a merger. And to be honest, I've never used the surfacer, and given you don't have a lot of money, I wouldn't waste the money on it right now. What have you got as weapons? Yeah, that's what I was about to look at next. So you've got beams and you've got bursts, and they're in groups, so that's good. I think they automatically go into groups now. So the most recent build. Do you? No, exactly. So I don't think you do. All right, I think in that case, well, there's a couple of other things we could add. If you look on the left-hand side, you can see how you've got your extra power to guns. Yeah, we should. You know what? I think. Let's see how we get on. Let's see how we get on, because I think you'll pick up a lot of this stuff just from doing this mission. Well, before should we? Well, we need to look at what level the mission is to get an idea of what kind of level enemies you're going to have. So he is okay. You should, and it's difficulty 1, so you should be fine. That's fine. Now you do scanner, and now you click on that, and your little scanner will go down into the center of the system, and it will scan for you. Don't close it. Okay, so we have some echoes that we need to check out. Can you see that green area that's marked with it? No, not those. The kind of green highlighted area. That's the area, and it's surrounded by a whole lot of little circles with numbers in them. Tell you what to do. Yeah, right. So it did pick him up. But I think we should actually. Well, maybe we'll learn how to scan in a different way. So there you go. You've scanned. You found him. You just want to head there and take him on.
Scan operation cancelled.
But that green area, the fact that you had a result there, that means that there is something there you haven't identified yet.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
Well, first thing to do, hit C first so that you go to the external view, because it's much easier to see what you're doing. There you go. It's difficulty 1, so it could just be him. He might have a couple of friends with him. I mostly use it when I'm taking over systems, but they're useful in this situation especially because they're level 10s, they're 2 levels higher than you. So once you get there, I would have them, don't tell them to attack your target, let them attack at will. No, if you don't give them any other instructions, they will attack at will. And that, I think, is the best thing to leave them at. Oh, no, that's what I said not to do.
Break.
No, because now you've given them an instruction, and now they're going to have to follow your instructions, and you can't instruct them to attack at will.
Attack formation.
way of targeting the middle mouse.
Shield recharging.
I think you're using, is that your beams you're using? So while you're doing that, put some more power to your guns. Use your up arrow on your hit X key. You have a missile coming in. X. Yeah, there you go. That's your countermeasure. You got a hit, but it wasn't too bad. So on your arrow keys, up, down, left, right, hit the up key. There we go. That's more power to guns. And now hit your right key twice. Put some power to your shields. X now because you've got a missile coming in again.
Target shields down.
And it didn't hit you that time. With that extra power that you've got to guns, you're hitting them a lot harder now. And now you're on your bursts, which will take them much more quickly. There's no shields.
Target destroyed.
You'll also find, because you've put power to them, they will be able to fire for a lot longer without overheating. And I would go straight to your bursts with him. Yeah, you're on it already, and you're getting hit from behind, so I wouldn't just stand still. Yeah, there's another ship out there, I think, and it was hitting you.
Target shields are down.
Missile. X. There you go. I think you're a little too far away. Oh, he's on the other side of the rock. See? Yeah, he's on the other side of the rock. Right. Measures. X. There we go. Now. Okay, now you'll be able to hit him.
Target destroyed.
You can hit your friends, by the way, and that was one of your friends. He was actually beside him. He was labelled in red as fighter. X.
Shield recharging. Shields are offline.
Yeah, and yeah, get yourself moving because you're getting hit hard. And hopefully your team should be doing better than they are, really.
Alpha squad.
Get your other weapons on.
Attend
Timber
for
one.
target.
X. XX. What's that?
Target destroyed.
Yes. Okay, so stop. Hit H. And go up to the top and go to the box in the middle. Yeah. So you've got combine them all. And then you can get them all at once. Now, okay, connect to the black box. We're gonna have to go and do this again. So, it's telling you you now have to go to system 197. Because that wasn't your only target. Usually in these bounty missions, there is more than one target to find. Yep. And scan that, select all, and you might as well take them all. Yep, send it. Yep. You'll see just around about your ship, you'll see that it will appear saying +1 this, +1 that. You can actually, if you watch it, you can watch your probe go out and pick everything up. There you go. So it's just added them to your inventory. It was. Can you see where the blue and the orange sliders are, just to the left of center? Yeah. That's where it came up. So you now want to. You need to head to 197. I'm really tempted to improve your bits and pieces first, though. Yeah. So teeth the tactical map. Click on the Stargate to head towards the Stargate. So you've selected it. Now go up top right to Galaxy Atlas. Yeah. And in the target box, write 197. Click on the little icon below that. That's it. The little icon to the right. Yeah, click on that. That's it. And go left to the other main box and click Set Route. You can now hit T to close that again. And head towards the gate. That's your route set. You're ready to go. Just gotta get there.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
One of the things that you'll find will help you in things like that is managing your speed. A lot of the time I think you were still, oh, you were full speed, so were you using your scroll wheel to increase and decrease your speed as well? I didn't notice. That's what you need to manage, because it makes it so much easier. And also, I'd be tempted with your little tin can ship that you've got to just hang back and send your team in. Let them get the aggro, and then you can go in and start putting some hits on them. You already did it. You selected the target and you hit F4 to attack my target. Yeah, or at least let them start it off, and that way, if anyone dies, it's not you. You can do, yeah. Now I'm looking at the bonuses you've got on your ship as well, and I notice you've got a defensive skill on there, and you've got an all boost as well. So right at the start of the battle, as you're getting going, I would be hitting 3. Sorry, it's not.
Please approach to the jump point to start
Yes,
jump
it is.
process.
I'd hit 3 for your all boost, and that boosts your shields, your guns, and your speed. And it gives you, for a certain amount of time, it gives you a boost to all of them, which will help you in the start of a fight.
Please proceed through the gate in the path reserved for you.
They don't run out per se because they come back to your ship, but they will get damaged over time. However, every time you land at a station, they repair themselves.
You reach the waypoint of your route. Please wait for your ship to be scanned. Exit permission from the system has been obtained. The next waypoint is being passed.
And go to your ship.
N3, 2, 1.
And
Destination
we should
reached.
be able to see it there. I'm not seeing anything to indicate it. You can see it on your screen when you're in the battle, but I didn't want to distract you. So I think you'll have to scroll again, yeah.
Catcher launched.
Don't close it. Interestingly, it's only 25%. He hasn't appeared, and we're not getting. Yeah, close that. That doesn't seem to be working properly. So, oh, there he is. There he is. He's hiding. Yeah. See.
Scan operation cancelled.
I would imagine it is. I can't be 100%.
Calibration module
Tier 1
activated.
mission.
Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster
Detect my
input.
target.
Before you really want to check the health of your guys, they're all fine. But you want to do that before you jump in, because they will jump in before you. Yeah, you'll. That means you need to have the target selected. Just be aware of that. They won't attack anything else until you have a target, because that's the instruction they have. Yeah, I think once you've done this, maybe I'll do one and we can compare. And I'll show you how I do it. Yeah, I've stopped recording though, for now. Well, because we weren't looking at anything on my screen, I don't think it's interesting for people. Which is why I would like to have had you in the corner of my screen. We'll work out how to do that. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, I'd forgotten how slow these ships are. We'll speed it up a lot in a minute. Yeah, his marker disappears, but man, I feel so rusty at this game. I've been so long since I played. Yeah, but you know, you're asking me questions and I should know the answers. It's been a while. As the man said. He was a long way outside of the main part of the system. Yeah, I still think you should hit your right key a couple of times to put some power to shields. Get a little bit of one. Yeah, just twice. Of your cursor. Right cursor key. Just. Yeah, you haven't changed anything yet. This is not the right time to do it because you're now in a battle. So if you get one of those targets selected, they'll go after them. Right. But you can now, yeah, hit F4 so that they can go after your target.
Alpha scoreboard. Attack to my target.
Target shields are down. Target destroyed.
Yeah, there was another one. Have they got him already? Right. 3.
Shield recharging.
Right, so that actually tells you that your shield was hit hard then. So I'd hit number 3. Yep. Boost your shield and your guns. There you go.
Shield recharging.
You're actually doing 0, you're standing still. So because you're now going a lot faster than him, just scroll back a little on your scroll wheel and then you won't approach him quite so fast. If that's the jump target. So you're a little bit far away to be. What are you trying to do? Oh right, that's not something. Just do it manually. X. There we go. You are, of course, in first person. You're not very well.
Weapons
Taking hits from-
overheat.
Okay, so I would zoom out there a little bit. You're getting
Shields
hit
are
hard.
offline.
When you take a lot of hits like that, give your ship a chance to that guy behind you was hitting you really. He's now gone in front of you, and his shields are down.
Target
Is that hitting
destroyed.
teammate? There you go. You've gone 9. Just be careful not to hit your teammates in those situations. One above you. I've never used that, no.
Target shields are down. Target destroyed.
It is. But we haven't got an end. Not yet. Oh, was it? Was it the first one that got? Right. Yeah, that's to show that you've gone up a level. Right, but before you do anything, clicking in, have a look. Have you got your bonus? Hang on. Give me a second. I need to find it. I think it's that. Yes, it is. So it's star at the bottom right hand. Yeah. So you need pilot. Oh, hang on. It was on the wrong. Hang on. Yeah, it's the guy running it. You click, just hover over him so you can see what it is. Very bottom right one. Yeah, of the icons you were looking. The bottom row, the guy that's running side. Click that. That gets you more for everything you do. So that should really be the first thing that you get. if I don't think you can. You haven't got it yet, so you do. No, okay, great. Did have right. That's that. Well, stop. You're clicking random things. Finish one thing before. So don't leave points unspent like that. You're missing opportunities to get extra XP. And you can XP or use XP points by doing that as well. So you still have points to spend. I would only upgrade that until you actually get that full. So you want to add more points to that now. So into the plus on alertness, points that you've got to that. So that but it's enough yet for you, and you need to get to actually upgrade that. Or, yeah, one more point to alertness the next time you level, and then upgrade that, and then we'll. Well, right, just for a laugh, shall I now do one, and you can have a look at how I do it? Okay, so I don't have any of the missions.